lovely humans, welcome to Starlight and Stitches. If you like crafty stuff, crochet, yarn hauls, crochet book reviews, end of the month finished project videos, hit subscribe, come and join us. This is our very happy, positive place here on the internet, and my subscribers are
the best.
The best, yes. So if you are also the best, come and join us. This is a really nice little happy bubble that we have here online. As you can see, I have my wonderful assistant Abigail with me today. She's my chief yarn tester, my chief yarn squisher. So that means we are doing a Good Vibes Yarn clearance mystery subscription bag haul. That's what we're doing today. So I get these bags every single month from Good Vibes Yarn. I will put the link in the description down below. They don't just do mystery bags, they do all sorts of beautiful, lovely yarns. But my clearance mystery bag is 900 grams of, it could be any yarn whatsoever, £12 a month. That's it. It's a pretty good deal, isn't it?
Pink bag.
It's a magical pink bag, which funnily enough is the same colour as my hair. So we're going to dive in and we're going to see what we have got in this month's clearance bag. Now, it could be anything at all. It could be plain colours, it could be cakes, it could be end of line stuff, it could be seconds. One thing to remember is the ball bands on these balls of yarn that come in the clearance mystery bags are probably not what the actual yarn is. So we can't go by what's on the ball band, but we can show you the yarn, show you the thickness, tell you how it feels and all that kind of good stuff. So
Squishiness.
Yeah, squishiness, and that's what Abigail's always in charge of. So we have our pink bag. Abigail's going to dive in first. She's going to close her eyes and she's going to pull out a ball of yarn.
I'm going to go deep.
She's ready. She likes this. What have we got? Oh, we've got plain colour today. So let's have a look. Let's hold it up. It's an off-white sort of colour. It looks to be DK weight. Just a plain ball of yarn. We don't often get plain yarns. How's it feel?
It's a bit squishy.
Quite squishy. Hold it up so everyone can see you squishing it. So, good squish.
Yeah.
Plain colour, it's usable. Yeah, it's definitely something I could use. Obviously, it's not going to be my favourite because it's a bit boring, but let's see what I pull out. I'm going to go for the top one. Oh, okay. It's another plain colour, and we have a white one this time. So this is actual white. And again, it's just a plain DK yarn. Good sized balls of yarn though. Give that a squish for me, darling. Nice and soft.
It feels quite similar to the other plain one.
They're probably the same kind of yarn, to be honest. Just different ball bands because they just plonk something on there to send it off. Okay, so we've got two plain yarns. Let's see if Abigail can pull out something a little bit more exciting. Close your eyes.
I don't like plain colours.
No, not my favourite either. Always useful to have though. Oh, she's gone right down to the bottom. She's going to pull everything out.
I found a good one.
Have you?
Okay.
She ha
Oh!
What have you got? Ooh, it's a massive cake of yarn.
Kind of just like grass and then dirt in the middle.
This is got a very prominent halo on it. You can see all those fluffy bits. Let me... It's a very fine yarn. I've had these before, these cakes. I actually swapped them with one of my subscribers. She sent me a bunch of her chunkier yarns and I sent her all my thin cakes of these. But it's quite a fine yarn, but you are getting a lot of yardage in there. Really nice kind of mossy, quite autumnal colours. Hold it up. Is it squishable?
Yes.
Yeah?
I do think it might be a little bit harder than those ones though.
Yeah, it might just be the way that it's packed in there. It's a nice yarn. It's a really nice yarn. And actually those colours, I mean, when you first look at it, you go, oh, but actually those colours, some of those are really pretty. This colour's lovely.
Yeah, it quite reminds me of like grass and then like dirt in the middle.
Yeah, it does. I think you could probably make something quite interesting out of that, you know. You could probably do... maybe make like a goblin out of those kind of colours. Do you remember Pinch the Goblin that Mummy made?
Oh, yeah, Pinch.
I wonder how he would look in this finer yarn with this kind of halo around it. It's a nice yarn. It is a nice yarn. Not my favourite colour, but each to their own. Someone else is going to say, oh, that's beautiful. I love those colours. Right, so Abigail's pulled a nice cake yarn. What am I going to get? Another plain one? No, not a plain one.
Oh, so pretty.
Yay! We've got some pretty ice cream colours. I call these kind of pastels ice cream colours. They're not completely muted, but they are really, really pretty. So we've got pinks and yellows and greens, and I think some blues in there as well. There we go.
Really pretty.
That's nice. Now, weight-wise, that feels like a DK. Abigail, hold that up. Give it a nice squish for me. How squishy are the ice cream?
Quite squishy.
Quite squishy. Is that the technical?
Yeah.
Like that one?
Again, I think it's quite similar to the others.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah,
it is-
they're going to be
it is-
similar weights and things. And
Yeah, because it is quite a similar kind of yarn.
does it feel soft or is it a bit scratchy or how does it feel?
It's quite soft.
Quite soft. Good. So that's that one. Good. I'm glad that I pulled out something with some colour on it. Happy days. Close your eyes, my child. Delve in. We've got another plain colour. We've got a brown. We're not brown people, really, are we? Though you've got brown on your fluffy
I do.
jacket today, but it's funky pattern. Yeah, that's not really an awful lot you can say. It's a plain brown DK yarn. Yeah, that's a double knit. That's a DK yarn. Does it squish well?
It's
I have to hold it up so people can see how well
it
it
is a
squishes.
little bit harder, I
Okay,
think. But again, quite squishy.
so brown one. So we've got a white, a beige, and a brown. Let me see
And
what
then
I can
a
pull out
very
next.
light rainbow one.
Is this going to be? Oh, not quite. Similar, but not quite the same. Oh, maybe it is the same.
Maybe you
Grab
could-
that other one, darling. I think it is the same, but just the colours are in a different order. Yeah, it's the same. So we've got two of these. These are really good.
That one looks a bit fluffier.
Well, I don't know, they're both pretty fluffy. Look at that. These sort of things, a lot of people that I have seen on the Good Vibes Yarn Facebook group, they make beautiful shawls and things. I just don't have the patience for the really lightweight yarns. I like projects that work up really quickly. And that, for me, is very, very fine. Seeing the colours like this, I actually don't mind it at all.
Yeah. I think I prefer that order.
Yeah, I think seeing them this way round, rather than that great big globule of
What?
murk in the middle, I think that looks a bit more pleasing on the eye. Okay, so we've got another one of them. It's not my favourite bag so far. I have got, on Saturday, an actual yarn haul for you to see, and that is full of a lot more colour. Right, go on then. I think there's like one left in there. One or...
Yeah, there's one.
So it's the last one.
Yay!
Yay! We've got another ice cream. So that's good. So we have got a little bit of colour in this month's bag. It just knocked my bottle of water over. It's you never know what you're going to get. Now, value-wise, this is still a fantastic bag of yarn. We've got obviously two of these. We've got a plain brown DK, we've got the white DK, we've got the beige DK, and we've got two big cakes. Now, those cakes alone, if you just bought them on their own, they would probably be £9 or more. So value-wise, I can't complain at all. It's just personal preferences to what you get. Some people hate getting stuff like this because they think that they can't do anything with it. Whereas for us, that's our style, isn't it?
Yeah.
We like colours and we like a bit of magicalness, whereas some people are a lot more practical than I am. In our Good Vibes Yarn clearance mystery bag, as with any Good Vibes Yarn order, we get our lovely little thank you card with all their details on there. Let's see, that's it, it's focusing now. And we also get a stitch marker, and our stitch marker is, oh, bum. It's a pair of knitting needles. I don't knit. But it's cute. If you're a knitter, that is a really cute stitch marker. We always get a free stitch marker, and I've got quite the collection now of stitch markers, haven't I?
Yep.
Loads of them. And they're all really lovely. So that was this month's clearance mystery subscription bag. Like I say, £12 a month. I don't think that they're still taking... I don't think that the subscriptions are open at the moment because they do have a lot of people signing up at once. So keep an eye on their website though, and also on their Facebook group. You can join that. I'll link that down below as well. And then you can see when they are reopened again. I do have a much more colourful yarn haul at the weekend that I've purchased myself and picked myself. So if you want to see more colourful stuff, come back on Saturday for that. Abigail, what was your favourite this week?
I did quite like this one, but I do also quite like this one today.
What do you like about that one?
I like, there's like a mixture of like quite dark colours, but there's also really bright colours, and it has a really nice squish as well.
So if Mummy got this one out, I said, Abigail, what shall I make with this? What would you say? It's very fluffy.
I would say a goblin, but not only do I think it will probably take a while, but I also think that maybe it would look nice on like some clothing, maybe.
Yeah, like a shawl or a cardigan. Yeah, I think so too. It would make actually a really lovely spring cardigan. It's whether or not I'd have the patience to work with a very small hook. Probably not. It might sit on the shelf for a little while, but that is lovely. My favourite is definitely this one.
Yeah.
I think that's lovely. I love the colours, and that inspires me a lot more. Yeah, I'm not disappointed with this month's bag. I'm not excited by this month's bag, I think.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Same.
We've had better bags, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have.
Much
But
colourful.
still good value. So that's it from us. We're going to head off. Going to have some tea. Look after yourselves. Look after your loved ones. Come back on Saturday for a more vibrant bag of yarn. And we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.